Hello guys, this is the Soldier Guy here and welcome back to a new video. This time I'm going to talk about how to get rich before it's too late, the game update 5.8 edition. Now, as I predicted before, I was a little wrong about it because, to be perfectly honest, the dark projects that I previously mentioned that is going to be up on price, it's not going to be up on price, and also the changes has been happened for this one as well, because this time it only requires refined isotopes, IOCAD recombinator, and war supplies to actually craft dark projects. So that is like kind of a big mislead, unfortunately, so I'm really sorry that I not predicted that right now. But also there is now other new things that you can use before it's actually too late to get yourself rich out of this. Now, the first thing that, as I mentioned, is the conquest rewards actually requires some war supplies and of course dark projects. If you wanted to get the compendium for companion influence level 50, you need dark projects. But if you need decorations, you need invasion forces. Now, let's break it down. What do you need for these invasion forces? These war supplies that are specifically crafted for specific crew skills. So for the crystal capacitor and the holocron of strategy, as you see here, you need an artifice for that. For the crystal, for the starship weapons, you need a cyber tech. For the armored vehicles, you need, I think, an armor mech or maybe an arms tech. I'm not quite sure for that. And the infantry supply crits, you need a biocam for that one. So in order to craft it, let's just go and take a look of the holocron of strategies. Now, as you see, these are the requirements for these for craft one holocron of strategy. I actually have some of them on my inventory, and you will see right now, sooner rather than later, that these prices are going up huge. I started to sell some of these invasion forces first of all to see how much are these. I sold some of them between 400k and 600k. So it is went up price big time, because before that it was around 80 to 50k, and now it's just go up on price big time because a lot of people needing it. However, some of the persons are going for the conquest objective, and in order to do the conquest objective you actually need to craft either the holocron of strategy, the crystal capacitor, or either one of the 5 war supplies. You need to actually craft 10 of them to receive your conquest objective. So let's go back where we started. So the holocron of strategy, let's just go and take this for an example. You need 5 of these attachments. All of them, by the way, just need attachments, nothing else. But in order to craft some of these attachments, you need some of the older materials. So let's just go back and check out one of the bonded attachments, and let's just go for the gleaming pond. Now, as you see, for the gleaming pond, you need gleaming pond crystal and gleaming alien fragment. Now, in order to craft it, I'm going to check it out how much it is, and currently it's not going to be much, I think, but like as you see, it's like 20 is around 18k, so it's not really a big deal. And the alien fragment is going around 20 to 40k ish, but it went up price a little bit as I checked it 2 days ago, so it is not bad. Now, if you wanted to craft this, you either going back to the older planets to grind some of these, or either use your scrap metals, the green scrap metals, to receive some of these old materials, or buying it on the GTN, which is pretty obvious. But let's just go with that way. Let's just go if you wanted to buy it on the GTN. So let's just go, and you're gonna take 20k, and let's just go and take 13k or 18k out of it. So that is just around 400k to at least craft around 5 to 6 to 7, let's just say, depending if you're going to crit it or not. And these prices are going up massively. As you see, 10 of them right now is 350k. So pretty much you wasted let's just go with 40k credits to pretty much craft 10 of them, or maybe 50k to get 350k out of it. So that is a 300k profit minus the tax, obviously. So that is around 270k, which is still not that bad if you don't have like scrap metals or even don't want to farm it. That is a really easy way to just go and get all of these to yourself and start crafting it immediately. These prices went up like really huge because a lot of people wanted to craft some of these Holocroner strategies or even some of the war supplies. So let's just go and continue what this is as an example. So the Holocroner strategy. So what you need is to craft even one, you need 4 of these. Now you need 4 of these Russian Artifice, which is still around 240k. You have the Nexter, which is around 10 of them is 28k, so that is actually pretty cheap. Let's go more. Upari, 350k for 10 each. Like, that is a massively up, and all you need to do is just check out which one is actually worth getting it. And as you see, this one is not really that pricey. So the only pricey one is the Upari one, and you can go either way. So you can start at the very beginning. So let's just go, if someone wants to craft an Upari Artifice Bonded Attachment, either you can go and sell the Upari materials that requires to craft this Artifice Bonded Attachment, so this Upari Artifice Bonded Attachment. You either sell this, which is not that much, or so as you see, these are going around on not much of a big price. So either you're going to sell this, sell these materials and get some money out of it, or you can actually sell the Artifice Bonded Attachment itself to receive even more credits out of it, which is absolutely insane. Or if you wanted to go up one more step further, you can actually go and as soon as you, for example, have some of these Holocron of strategies, you can sell this one as well for an insane amount of price as well. As you see, this one is not as much pricey as, for example, one of these Upari Artifice Bonded Attachment, so it's not worth getting this Holocron strategy. But let's just say you crafted it and you don't want to waste it, or maybe you're just going to waste it in some of your invasion forces to craft, but after that you don't need it anymore and you're just going to sell it. As you see, some of the prices went up massively, so around 36 is 7.2 million credits, so just 36 of these Holocron strategies is just insane, and one Holocron strategy is around 200k, and this dude is selling 100 for 20 million or 36 for 7.2 million. So that is insanely pricey. Of course, really rare people are going to buy this because it's insanely a lot of time to craft this invasion force. With a max companion, it's pretty much 60 minutes, but if you wanted to go for an influence level 5 or 6, it's going to take at least 3.5 hours to craft this invasion force. So it's really insane to craft it. And that is pretty much the method what you can reuse at the moment, because a lot of people are going insanely for the Holocron strategy or the war supplies, and what you need is some of these bonded attachments. So either you're going to sell the bonded attachment, or either you're going to sell the war supply itself. Both of them are totally worth selling it, and you don't need anything or too much requirements for this. You're either going to the old planets to gather some of these old materials, or either going to use your scrap metals, which you're going to get from command crates or conquest or packs, whatever, but you're going to get it at some point, and you can actually use it to receive these good old materials that you can either craft it or sell it. But I suggest craft some of these bonded attachments, because at the moment it's going really pricey, and if some persons, like, let's just say, don't want to waste time and get all of these bonded attachments crafted, they just going to buy it at some point. So maybe sell it on a little bit low price and sell it immediately, because that is going to worth it indeed. But the invasion forces is another thing. that a lot of people are trying to sell immediately. As you see, 10 of them is around 400k each. So if you still have some of them in your legacy cargo holds or stuff like that, make sure you sell some of those, because probably after you got all of your decorations, depending how much you want, of course, you're not gonna need any more invasion forces. So instead, maybe just not sell it, because I just did it and received around 2 or 3 million credits easily without doing anything with them. So that is, I think, the method what you should use right now at this moment, because that is the best way that you can get yourself rich out of this. Also, another cool like odd nod, but I just wanted to mention this as well. If you're going to do all of these conquests, what you're going to what is currently new in the game right now, you're receiving a lot of credits out of it. So if you're going to do your personal conquest, that is around 30k, and also if you're doing some of these side quests, which is, for example, do the Great Second, or now at the moment doing Terra from Beyond, it's going to give you around 17k plus. So, and also receiving a 25k certificate, or if you're in the guild, and let's just go, you in the middle yield, you're receiving 100k plus. So overall, just for doing conquests and conquest objectives, it's going to give you around 3 to 400k credits, depends what you're doing in these. So it's pretty much, or not, maybe not 30k, maybe not 500k, but at least around 200k, which is pretty solid. So that was it in terms of this how to get rich before it's too late. Hopefully you guys going to use it. Let me know in the comment section below if you using this method and if you getting some money out of it. Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.